Dear students, welcome back to your English class. Students, in this class we are going to start with the next topic of grammar, and that is clauses. We have already discussed what is clause in the first chapter, that is the sentence. So let's revise what is clause, and then we will be learning the kinds of clauses. Okay, so let's get started. First, what is clause? A clause is a group of words which has a verb and a subject. Okay, and there are two types of clauses, main clause and dependent clause. We have discussed in the first chapter that main clause is the clause which can stand alone and convey the complete meaning, right? Similarly, dependent clause. What is dependent clause? Dependent clause is the clause or is a group of words which can't stand alone. Okay, means it needs the support of main clause to convey the complete sense. Okay, so I hope it is clear what is main clause and what is dependent clause. Dependent clause is also called subordinating clause. Okay, now let's move kinds of dependent clause. So there are three kinds of dependent clause we are going to read in this chapter. The first one is noun clause, second one is adverb clause, and the third one is adjective clause. So let's start with the adjective clause. What is adjective? Before reading adjective clause, let's first understand what is adjective exactly. You all know that adjective is the describing word and it describes the noun or pronoun. Okay, so a clause that functions like an adjective in a sentence is called an adjective. Okay, the mobile phone which has a blue cover is mine. So here we are telling the quality or we are describing the cover of mobile phone, and that's why this phrase is called the adjective phrase. So now I am telling you how to identify adjective phrase easily. So first of all, adjective tell us something about the noun, or you can say adjective phrases describe the noun. Okay, and it begins with the relative pronoun. You all have recently learned that what is relative pronoun. Relative pronouns are when, where, why, who, whom. These all are the relative pronoun. So adjective phrase or clause, you can say, or clause are start with the relative pronoun, and all the relative pronouns are given over here, and you have already learned all these in the previous chapter, right? So now let's clearly understand this. Identifying adjective clause. How to identify adjective clause in the sentence. So you have learned that to identify adjective clause, you first of all need to identify the relative pronoun, and you know that what is relative pronoun, right? So we already understand that adjective clause modify noun or pronoun, and adjective clause must closely follow the word it modifies. Okay, the book that was missing had turned up at last. What is the adjective clause? Here you can see that is the relative pronoun, isn't it? That is the relative pronoun, and this will be called the adjective clause. Now what is the word modified? It is modifying the book, and book is the noun. As we have learned that adjective clauses modify the noun. So this is the adjective clause and it is modifying the noun, the book. Okay, so this will be called the adjective clause. Now let's move forward and understand noun clause. First of all, a noun clause that behaves like a noun in a sentence. A noun, what is noun clause? Noun clause are the clauses that behave like a noun in the sentence or often acts as the subject or object of finite verb. Okay, for example, the dog eats whatever food I give him. So it is acting as the subject. Okay, and that's why this is the noun clause. A noun clause may be a complement of a verb or an object of a preposition. Begins with a relative pronoun, it also begins with the relative pronoun. So here you can see my dog eat whatever food I give him. So here we are describing the subject. Okay, so now let's move forward to the adverb clause. So let's understand the adverb clause. Clause that functions like an adverb. So what is adverb now? Adverb are the words which describes the verb. Okay. Now adverb clause indicates place. It tells the place, time, condition, reason, purpose or result. If it rains, I will stay home. So you can see that this is the condition, that if it rains, this is the condition. If it rains, I'll stay home. So this is the condition. So we can say that it is the adverb clause of condition. Second, she put the bag where no one could reach. Here you can see that it is the adverb clause of place, where it is written that where no one could reach. So this is the place. So we can say that this is the adverb clause of place. Here if it rains is the clause and this is the adverb clause. Now let's understand more clearly. Modifies, an adverb clause modify a verb, as I already told you. It also modifies the verb phrase or adjective or another adverb. It begins after a subordinating conjunction. Now what are the subordinating conjunctions? Subordinating conjunctions are after, although, because, if, until, unless. So these all are the subordinating conjunctions. So they always starts with the subordinating conjunction. Let's understand it. What do adverb clause modify? They modify a verb, adverb or adjective, right? So they will be caught unless they can run fast. So here you can see that unless is the subordinating clause, and after this this part will completely call the adverb clause. Adverb clause, what is adverb clause? This is the adverb clause because unless is the subordinating conjunction. What word does the adverb clause closely follow? So what word it follow? Caught. It is following caught. So caught is the verb. Which part of the speech is the caught? It is the verb. So it is modifying the verb. So we can say that adverb is modifying the verb. So it is a adverb of verb. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Let me tell you that adjective clause starts with the relative pronoun. Remember, adjective clause starts with the relative pronoun, and the relative pronouns are when, where, why, who, whom. Okay, and noun clause also starts with the relative pronoun. For example, when, where, and why. But adjective clause modifies the noun or the pronoun. And the next is adverb clause. Adverb clause begins with the subordinating conjunctions, and they are after, although, because, and many more. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. If you find any doubt, you can ask me through WhatsApp, or even you can call me, and we will also be discussing this topic in the Zoom class. So students, thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class with the next topic. Till then, stay home, stay safe.